everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. So today we're going to be sitting down to play with the Jaclyn Hill palette again. And yeah, I really want to play with this palette like properly before I do a review so I can sort of test out the colors, see what the vibe is, all that good stuff. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to go in with my J1 Jelly Pack Primer. And I'm also trying out a different brow technique today. I filled in my brows as usual, and then I set it with soap instead of the usual brow gels. So we're gonna see how I like this technique. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with the Professional Primer from Benefit, and I'm just going to be putting this on the center of my face. I almost dropped the cap, but I caught it. And just taking a little bit and putting this on the center of my face where I get oily. But also it just like smooths out this area because I have a lot of ice pick scarring. Okay, so for foundation today, I'm going to be going in with my Revlon Colorstay. This is in the shade Toffee Caramel, in the shade 010 Toffee Caramel. Just squirt some on my face. I actually really have been enjoying the finish of this foundation, you guys. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and just smooth this out on my face. Kind of just smear it on the face, really. And then I'm going to take a fan and just dry out this foundation just a little bit. You can obviously do this and then do your brows and you should be good to go. I just want that full coverage. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to go in with a brush. Just blend this out. Okay, next to highlight the face, I'm going to go in with my Revlon Full Coverage Colorstay Concealer. And I'm going to be mixing a little bit of the Revlon Candid Photo Ready Concealer in with this. This is in the shade 025 Creme Brulee. This is in the shade Chestnut. This Colorstay Concealer does dry down pretty fast. So that's why I'm mixing a little bit of the Candid in with it, to just help it blend. I'm using a dry beauty blending sponge because I'm lazy to go and wet my sponge. But if you're not lazy like me, use a wet sponge. Banana powder. Okay, and then to set my face, I'm going to be using my Revolution Luxury Banana Powder. As you guys know, I've just decanted it in a different container. And I'm just going to bake my under eyes. And there's some days where I just don't bake as heavily as other days, you know, and I really see a difference in the way my makeup wears on my skin, because you guys know I do have like quite oily skin, and if I don't bake, like the foundation just doesn't sit right on my oily areas. Like if you guys are struggling with your foundation and you don't know what's the cause and it's just not sitting and looking as airbrushed as it should for as long as it should, try baking. It is life changing, honestly. And you can do this with any powder. I actually started baking with the Yardley Absolute Translucent powder, which I've ran out of a long time ago, and now I'm just obsessed with the Revolution Luxury Banana Powder because it, you know, controls my oils a lot better. So just a little side note there for my oily girls. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my Switch Beauty Actual Cheekbones Dual Pan Contour Powders in the shade number 2. And I'm going to take this warm shade and just use it to bronze up my face. Okay, as always, to prime the eyes, I'm going to go in with my P. Louise eyeshadow base. Okay, so next we're going to hop onto the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I genuinely want to try out the red shade in this palette. So I'm gonna try and create a look around this shade right here. This is the shade called Living My Best. Okay, so I'm gonna pack this shade all over my lid. This is a really pretty red. It has some sparkle in it. And because we already have the concealer down on the lower lash line, also going to take this all along my lower lash line. Okay, so now that that is packed on all over the lid, I'm going to go in with a dome-shaped kind of blending brush. And I want to go in with an orange shade. I think I'm going to start off with Feeling Myself, which is this one right here. And then we'll kind of see how bright we want this orange shade. For now, I'm just like packing on this orange. And then we'll go in and finesse the blend. I'm also going to go in on the lower lash. Just blend out that red with this orange. Okay, then I'm going to be taking a clean blending brush. And just going back and forth. And also just going on the lower lash line. Just kind of blending everything out. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with this yellow shade called No Joke. I'm going to put that on top of the orange. And just blend it all along the outer perimeters of where we put that orange. Okay, so far so good. It's looking quite nice. I'm gonna go in and just set my brow bone with this matte white. This shade is called Certified. And I'm just going to highlight my brow bone. Okay, so next I'm gonna take this golden shade right here called Talia. And I am going to try and pack this shade on with a brush on the center of my lid. Okay, maybe let's try use my finger. Way better. And I'm just gonna pack this on right in the center of my lid. I'm not trying to create any shape or anything of that sort. I just want a pop of gold right in the center of the lid. Okay, I have to say this gold is just exceptionally beautiful. Okay, so typically I wouldn't do a technique like this because I do have lids that crease quite a bit, but I really love like that just pop of gold on just the center of the lids. It is so pretty and so stunning. I'm obsessed. Okay, so to just open up the eyes a little bit, I'm gonna take my white eyeliner pencil. This is from LA Girl. It's in the shade Whiten, and I'm just going to line my waterline just to add some brightness. I'm also going to be using the same palette and going in with this shade right here. This is called Ride or Diamonds. And I'm going to use this shade to highlight my inner tear ducts. It is quite a glittery shade, but we are going to use it for the inner tear ducts. So just bring some brightness back into the eye. You always want to make sure you add a pop of something on that inner corner. And then I'm going to go in with my Essence Lash Princess Mascara. And I'm going to coat my top and bottom lashes. Okay, so now it's time to hop on back to the face, and I'm gonna go in and just dust away all of the bake. Okay, for blush, I'm gonna go in with my current favorite from Revlon. This is in the shade Hot Cheeks. I don't know why, I just love this shade, and it is a little intense, but I just like the way it makes my cheeks pop. Okay, and then for highlight, I want to use an oldie but a goodie that I haven't used in such a long time. And I remember like buying this and finally having it in my hand was such a proud moment for me so many years ago. And I kind of forgot about it because like, it's beautiful, you know. This is the MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish Highlight. And I'm obviously going to go in with a little bit of setting spray before I put this on my face because it has some glitter particles, so it can tend to like go all over the place. And we want it to stay in certain spots of the face. So I'm going to go in with my Switch Beauty Glass Skin. There she is. Absolutely gorgeous, just as beautiful as I remember. Oh my gosh, guys, wow, this is so beautiful. Oh my god, how have I forgotten about this baby? Like, look at this blinding highlight right now. I mean, whoa. For lips, I'm gonna go in with my NYX Mahogany lip liner. We're gonna do a nude lip today because this eye look is very colorful. Okay, we're not gonna do a super pale nude today. We're gonna do something a little bit more warmer. This is the MAC lipstick in the shade Spirit, one of my all-time favorite nudes. Also one of the first nudes I ever owned from MAC, which is insane. And you guys know recently I've been obsessed with gloss, so we're also gonna add gloss to today's look. But before I do that, I'm gonna give myself one last spritz of the Glass Skin from Switch Beauty, and then I'm gonna go in with this Bodyography lip plumping gloss. This is in the shade Scandal, I believe. Put this in the center of my lips, and I'm gonna go ahead off of camera, put on some lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay everyone, so this is the finished look. I went in with my Hebe Beauty lashes in the style Grape, and I feel like this style just goes so beautiful with this eye look. It just adds a little bit of oomph and like glam to the look. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I really enjoyed creating it. It's something different, and I actually really love the way this eye look turned out. It just looks so beautiful. I love it. I just love it. So that is it from me. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to slay all day, every day with and without makeup. Don't forget that I post videos 4 times a week during the lockdown period, so we all have something to get our minds off of everything happening around us right now. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to slay all day, every day with and without makeup. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.